All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Alex, your toxic dating coach, and today we're going to talk about what are the 5 things that men don't want in a woman, according to Mikey Samuel. And I'm gonna give you guys my reaction to his video. Now, I am aware that some of you guys don't like him. I don't watch his videos. I have friends who watch it. I personally don't like watching other dating coaches. You know what I'm saying? So it's like watching my girl bang another dude. I don't fucking know. So we're gonna watch what he has to say, and I'm gonna give you guys my take on his views. Okay? Because we're having a seminar in New York City. This is December 4th about social intelligence. If you're somebody that wants to learn how to read people, how to find out what somebody wants, how to maneuver people, how to influence people in a positive direction. If you're somebody that always has misunderstandings, that you always feel like you can't read people too well, that you're too nice, then check out that seminar. It's gonna up your social intelligence to a whole new level. This seminar is going to be 1 in 3 seminars. It's December 4th, the first one, and January, the second one. It's going to be about social intelligence. So go ahead and attend while I'm closing this channel, all right? So let's see what he has to say, and we'll give you guys my take.
Not very true, because
They don't. Because if a man was wealthy and you were married to him, did you file for divorce?
No, I did not. Initially I did, but then I waited, and then like a couple of years later, he eventually filed.
So you initially filed. You were the initial plaintiff.
Correct.
Did you close that case? Oh, are you still the
Hey, I was
plaintiff?
using plaintiff? Like, Mikey, Kevin went through some shit. He's using technical divorce terms.
From the divorce action.
No, I closed the case.
Why did he file for divorce?
I guess like after years of entanglements and what have you. he
Entanglement, Lord have mercy.
started To have an affair outside of the relationship.
So he divorced you because of what?
What do you mean?
You said he filed for divorce, so he was the plaintiff in the action. What was the reason?
At this point, he had another pregnancy. Like it was messy.
So he divorced.
Wow, that's tough. Like, get a vasectomy, my man. Like, get a vasectomy, man. I don't know, man. It's shooting up clubs is not the wisest thing, which I even make a mistake too.
Divorced you because he had a mistress pregnant.
Correct. And
But this is also, you were working at this time.
at this time, I was attending school full time. Correct.
All right. So he wanted a wife to stay at home and have the children.
Correct.
And you wanted a career.
Correct.
Well, then you shouldn't have married a wealthy.
That's a big conflict right there. Sometimes our emotions are in conflict with reality. Sometimes we want a relationship, and also we want to be able to bang everything that walks. Your emotions, you can't have everything. You got to compromise. You can't have your cake and eat it too. See what I'm saying? So it's kind of like if you're an independent woman and you want to have a career, and yet you want to have a kid with somebody, in my humble opinion, it's best for you to sacrifice a little bit of that career for the kid and let the guy work and you stay at home. Because studies show a child, a baby needs to bond with his mother in the first 3 or 4 months a lot more than his dad. After 3 months, that's when the dad starts getting more involved. That's when the dad starts playing with the boy. Play is a way of men bonding with their children. It truly is. It's like, it's a one-on-one type of thing. And even, it's crazy, men even play with their kids differently when their moms are not around. They actually bond more, which is kind of interesting. But in the first 3 months, your child needs you. It's a biological need for a child to be close to its mother. So it's kind of like handing it over to a babysitter is fine, but my God, like, you're missing out on a lot, and your kid is also missing out on a lot.
Man.
Yeah, I was young.
No, but see, you took advantage. But see, you also took advantage of that wealth and that lifestyle.
I took advantage.
No, ma'am. You took advantage of the wealth and the lifestyle. Meaning you enjoyed that. You didn't listen.
What?
I hear very well. You can pull that bullshit on somebody else. You can't pull it on me. When you were married to a wealthy man, meant you have a standard of living that you could not afford with your own skills. You could not afford the lifestyle.
Damn, Michael, well, you got to point your finger at her. Look, this is the thing about Michael is that he's saying true, right? But his attitude, it feels there's anger behind that. I could be wrong. Honestly, I'm not trying to say it to pander to you guys, first of all, okay? I'm not saying it to pander to you guys because Tyrone, hey man, Tyrone does not pander to anybody. Yeah, that's right. And the reason why you've seen the Star of David is because I confess to you guys that Tyrone is Jewish. Anyways, never pander to no woman, okay? Tyrone out. What the fuck? I swear to God, Tyrone just comes from 0 to 100 randomly. Like, it's like, Jesus Christ, my Lord. Hey, you talking about Jehovah, not Jesus Christ. Anyways, I gotta go. All right, whatever. Yeah, keep going.
You had. It came from him. The home, the car, the food, everything else. And you chose to go out to work where most women don't want to. And then so now you got it. You don't have the wealthy man because you decided to leave and he decided to go have affairs and get somebody else pregnant. Well, you decided to leave too.
So the guy wanted her to be a stay-at-home mom. And she wanted to have the lifestyle, but also have a job. So it wasn't compatible. So the first thing that we can say that men want is a compatible woman. A woman that wants what he wants. In fact, everybody wants that. Like, the perfect couple is the couple that needs what the other person has to offer, and vice versa. Like, you got to see this as a negotiation more than anything. Because if you see it as a negotiation, these things will make more sense. But if you see it as if you see love as an abstract concept, then you're going to get way too emotional. You're not going to be able to see what's really going on. You know what I'm saying? Which, in other words, to see what's really going on, I mean that you're going to have to make decisions. You're going to have to stop thinking with your heart and start thinking with your head.
Correct.
And I guarantee you, he's probably better off with it. And you out working with 3 kids in a wrecked home.
Jesus Christ, dude. Like, I get it, but my God. Like I totally get his point of view, but my God, dude, you got to be... It's like you could sense a little bit of aggression. Like, I get his point. I completely agree with him, but the way he communicates it, it's like, dude, relax. Like, relax, nigga.
Yeah, you wrecked your own home. Home records. You wrecked your home. You decided to go to school full time because the money you were making doesn't change the wealth. You didn't need to do it. You didn't need to do it. If he was wealthy, you didn't need to do it.
Okay, now.
If he was wealthy, you didn't need to do it. You may have wanted to do it. You didn't need to do it.
Okay.
True or false?
I hear what you're saying.
I'm asking no man, is that true or false? You said wealthy.
Yo, was he a lawyer? Objection, Your Honor. He's leading my witness. It's like, what is going on? Like, come on. Yeah, that's right. Objection. Objection, Your Honor. Tyrone, the lawyer, does not appreciate the way Kevin is dealing with my client. Okay, so now Tyrone is a personal trainer. He's fucking Jewish all of a sudden. Now he's a lawyer. Like, this is out of control.
Meaning he didn't need you to work. He was paying. All right, so that was selfish. You wanted to do that. That's fine. That's fine, but you got what comes with it. So now you're out in the dating market with 3 kids, 16, 8, 9, and a woman who's a nurse, one of the least attractive professions out there.
Ah, come on, wait. A nurse, wait. See, I disagree with that. Understand, ladies, I am not saying this because I know you guys don't like him. I could give 2 fucks if I agree with somebody you guys don't like, okay? So don't even think that I'm trying to pander to you guys by saying this. But it's something that he's saying is fine. But his nonverbal, the aggression behind his voice, subtleness, he's polite, but you can sense it. It's underneath the surface. It's boiling. You know when there's an animal underneath the water, you don't see it, but you see the bubbles pop up. It's like, dude, calm the fuck down, dude. Like, you don't think, like, maybe she doesn't know that. Maybe she's really that ignorant. But you got to start off with people a little bit. Don't start with the sword. Start with the fucking stick, my dude. Like, God, Lee, man. My God. I get why he's famous. Like, I get it because I bet guys in the background are like, yeah, tell her, Kevin Samuels. Like, but I get his point. I see the soul of what he's saying, and he's totally right, by the way.
I'm also a business owner.
One of the least attractive things, another one of the least attractive.
Jesus fucking Christ, my nigga. Lord have mercy, man. That's true, though. That's true. A female business owner, guys want a woman who's more dependent on them. It's fucked up, but evolutionarily speaking, guys are used to women needing them. Like, it's just evolution. Like, for millions of years, the human animal The females needed the men, but also men need women also. But you know what I'm saying? So that's been a program pleasure of being needed. And so when you're a woman that doesn't need a man, I can promise you he will be with you, but he doesn't feel he just doesn't feel that he doesn't feel like he's a man in a way. Like it's almost like if you're able to give the illusion to a man that you need him and you don't, that's totally fine. And in fact, it's the height of wisdom, actually. It's the height of wisdom to when you're strong appear weak. When you're weak, appear strong.
The things that a woman can be. A nurse and a business owner, a mother of 3. You got 5 things that don't nobody.
I agree with the business owner and the mother of 3. The nurse, I don't know about that. Nurse, a lot of guys like nurses. A lot of guys fantasize about nurses. It fulfills a female's stereotypical role of the nurturer. So I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. Like I completely understand his point, but my God, it's like I can see why women don't like him. Like I agree with him. That's the thing. I agree with him, but his tone of voice, the way he says it, just comes across as though there's anger behind what he's saying. I mean, like you could act as rational as you want to me, but the way you talk tells me more than anything than what you say.
Plus a divorce, and how much was the man you were with? How much was he making annually? How wealthy was he?
He was great with investments.
Right. So, how much annually?
At least I would say 80 to 100,000 a year.
That's not wealthy. Wealthy is hundreds.
80 to 100,000 a year.
I mean, it's not wealthy, but from her point of view, she's not rich. You get what I'm trying to say? Wealth is relative. You might think that somebody who has $1 million in his bank account is rich. Fucking NBA player will look at that and laugh at it. Like, it's all relative. So it's kind of like, Samuel, like, I completely understand where you're coming from, but like, other people have different points of views. And to what you consider rich might not be rich for somebody else, and vice versa. You gotta let people think the way they think. If she calls that rich, but I get what you're saying, though. I agree with you. I do agree with you, but it's just that, like, my God, dude, like, relax. Jesus Christ.
It's not wealthy. Wealthy is hundreds of thousands of dollars. He was middle class. So what do you call?
Yep, $100,000 exactly.
Wealth.
I consider wealth having investments, being able.
That's not wealth, man. Wealth, investments. You got a 401k. That's an investment. That doesn't make you wealthy.
Interesting.
It's not interesting. You got a goddamn Fidelity account. That doesn't make you wealthy. Wealthy is money that makes money on top of money. Wealthy people don't work. Did your man have a job?
Yes.
Okay.
At that time, yes.
Okay, but the bottom damn line is however you got to, man. You wanted to be a career woman. You got a career.
Correct.
And you got a business.
Correct.
You got no time, and 3 kids.
Correct.
You got no time for a man.
And truly that's why I'm here, because I don't have really that much time for a man, and I'm somewhat content with my life. I like content.
No, you're not. No. Not from your face.
Until your children get old. Until your 8-year-old recognizes I'm got to get out of here, and then in 10 years you'll be how old?
Correct. In 10 years I'll be 45.
Yeah.
She looks young. She doesn't look that old. She doesn't look 35 at all. She looks young.
And then it gets real.
Yeah, she's in a tough position. She's a businesswoman, 35-year-old, single, 3 kids. That's tough. I'm gonna be honest with you, ladies. That's tough. Like, we want to call out guys who are big fat losers and who can't get girls. That's fine, but we also got to call you guys out. That's tough. That's a tough position to be in, and it's how can I say it? Guys don't give you any sympathy, because you guys are winning in your 20s. In your 30s, that's when you guys start losing. I'm being honest. And guys who were losing in the 20s, being played by the women, now see the roles being reversed. They're not gonna have any sympathy. And you could be a nice person and maybe you never did anything bad to a guy. But guys, a lot of guys are bitter towards women. And anytime they get a chance to kick you while you're down, they will, because they've been hurt. A lot of guys been hurt, and a lot of people don't give a fuck about guys being hurt. Look, it's very easy for a guy like me to hate women. I'm just gonna be honest with you. It is very easy for me to hate women. There's thousands of reasons, like legitimate thousands of reasons I could point to in my life that I could say, this is why it's easy to hate you guys. But I don't do that, because that's thinking as a victim. It doesn't help me to do that, but and also it helps to have some success with women to mitigate the anger and the hatred, right? But imagine a 35-year-old version who's always been rejected. Come on, man. Like, that dude is fucking going wild. He has lost in the evolutionary ladder. Of course he's going to feel anger and resentment. I mean, God, my damn, my Lord have mercy.
But you said you want to get married.
I would love, yeah.
By the way, ladies, let's avoid this situation happening to you and check out our online course, Natural Chemistry, people. Oh my God, this is way too big, people. 1 second. That's what she said. This is way too big. This Natural Chemistry is a course that I made specifically for women. I can promise you, if you purchase this course, it'll help you guys in your relationships with men. It's for women who are in relationships. Psychological game of attraction. So women, it's a course for single women. It doesn't matter your age, ladies and gentlemen. If you actually apply what these videos say, your dating life with men will be much easier. I can promise you. I'm not gonna promise you Leonardo DiCaprio, nothing like that. Mark Rosenfeld. He's not gonna pop in your fucking door, but it will improve your dating life in general. So go check it out. You can purchase it under the description down below. Let's continue.
Yes, of course I would love to get married.
But marriage is important.
Exactly, and that's what I'm saying.
No,
what about the mentality of pursuing your passion of who you are and
men don't want to marry ma'am. Men don't want to marry feminists. Men don't want partners. They want wives. Like what your husband. Men don't want you. Men don't want women who move like you. That's why marriage is on the drop. All this shit.
Well, let's look. Okay. It's not just that. You see, that's my problem right there. It's kind of like he's blaming women for lack of marriages. Okay. First of all, studies show, and again, I am not capping for women. Please, Lord have mercy. I don't have a white armor on. Okay. I am not capping for you guys. Don't even assume that. But studies show that women initiate almost all of the divorces. Okay, but women mostly initiate divorces because of husband dissatisfaction. In other words, it's not that the woman is unhappy, even though yes, sometimes they are, but that guys take them for granted and they get bored of the woman senses it, and they end up getting divorced. It's more like a symbiotic type of thing, but generally it's almost like they just get bored. They just get bored and they start acting like assholes. The woman reacts to that and they file for divorce. And also social media studies show that there's a 15% higher likelihood of you getting a divorce if you meet them on social media. The lowest percentage, like the best place to meet people and have a lowest percentage of getting a divorce is actually through friends and family. The second best thing I think is through work, but the last one, the one that has the highest divorce rate, is through social media. The highest divorce rates. And the reason why that is because of lack of context, lack of knowledge of this person. You don't know their friends and family to give you guys a good appraisal of who this person is. You're getting them out of the blue. You don't know who they are. You don't know who they killed, But it's not just women. Oh yeah, feminism has something to do with it. Oh God. Oh hell yeah. Feminism has something to do with it. But let's be honest, dude. I just sense a little bit of anger on his part. But the thing is that his anger is marinated with truth. There's a lot of truth in what he's saying, but the way he's saying it just comes across as though he's pretty fucking face off, man. I do agree with what he's saying, though.
So be it.
Yeah, so die alone.
I'll never die alone.
Die alone means you're not going to have a marriage. That means you got your kids and you got 3 sons.
Correct.
Hopefully they'll go off and have their own lives and won't feel like they need to take care of their mother and feel guilty. I hope they hear my content and realize that their mother made her own choices.
No, you see, I completely disagree. He's pretty much being deterministic with her. He's pretty much saying that it's over for you. Like, relax, Kevin. God damn, dude. Calm down. There's like a fucking meteor is not heading towards her. Calm down, dude. She's 35. Yeah, it's a little old relatively, but she can still work it out. Like, it's not the end of the world, my man. Come on. Like, this dude is like sentencing her to a life of solitude. Lord. I'm just... like he comes across as a rational dude, but it's kind of like, dude, like you gotta relax the fuck up, bro. Like it's not that deterministic. She can change her life, dude. Like, god damn.
So she wants to be there. So, and you can be a nurse and a business owner and fulfilled and spirit, and that's cool. But you don't get a man of value because men of value.
A man of value, okay.
Want women who are more traditional. You're a modern, more liberal woman.
Yeah, and I agree with you. But also, he's talking about men who have successful money, who have money and stuff like that. She has a chance of meeting a normal dude. You know what's funny is that studies show that attractive people, when people are attractive, the number one thing they value in somebody is their attractiveness, right? Unattractive people, they value different things, right? And also, what's funny is that people who went from being super attractive to ugly, what they value also changed. In other words, it's almost like the human brain says that I know that it knows where it is in the hierarchy, and so it says I'm not good looking no more. So let me value other things in this person, and you end up liking the person because you literally would change your value system to like this person, like you literally would change it. So it's almost like as you get older, you begin to value more internal things because the external fades, but not the internal. So you begin to look for more like meaningful things in the person. So it's kind of like, yeah, don't get me wrong, like she's single and that kind of stuff, but guys her age and as they get older, she's gonna count to somebody who loves her for her. She will. It's inevitable. But the way he's making it seem like it's almost like he's angry. Like I don't understand this, dude. I get your point of view, but you need to calm down, bro. It's not the end of the world, bro. Like, she's a pretty girl. She could get it. Like she could definitely get it, ladies and gentlemen. What the fuck is Tyrone at? Tyrone's supposed to pop up. What's going on? I guess he's mad again? I don't know, man. All right, let's keep going. That's weird.
Fine, but that doesn't work in traditional relationships. And the kind of men that you would kind of be attracted. I mean, the kind of men who would be cool with that, you likely wouldn't be attracted to.
Well, yeah, it's really hard for me to be attracted to any man, to be quite honest.
Oh, that's tough.
Good. Then go buy a cat.
I have a dog.
No, but that's not what I meant.
Okay.
The problem isn't the men.
Okay.
The problem isn't the men. I mean,
I'm not at the problem with men because I've met some really great men. So I'm not bashing any man.
I didn't say you were. I'm just saying that it's abnormal for human females to be alone.
It truly is.
So you're living counter to your nature.
Yes.
Human beings didn't evolve to be like you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So you can say what you want, but when this video is over, you're still living counter to your evolutionary biology and your nature.
Incorrect. And that's why I say, yes, I do want to be married one day.
No. You want a husband is what you want to be.
I absolutely do not.
Okay. You want to be married, but marriage has roles.
Correct.
You don't want to be a wife. You want to be a partner.
I want to be a wife.
Okay, you were a wife.
I just happened to.
You were a wife before. Ma'am, you were, what you've described and what I've heard is equality and being heard. You want to be a partner. That's a partner. It's a partner, ma'am. It's a partner. It's not a wife.
Correct.
And men are not looking for, man.
I mean, it just, I'm conflicted with that because, oh, look at, he's praying. He's generalizing. You know, I'm trying my best not to sound like I'm defending you guys. Honestly, like I really am not. I'm hoping I can reiterate that. But he's generalizing. Some guys want a partner as a woman. Some guys are feminine. Some guys want a woman who is more masculine. Dude, it's the world is not myopic. It doesn't go in one direction.
What you're talking about is modern marriage.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Where we are partners.
Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah. Yep. He's talking. So what Samuel is, because I don't watch his videos. So he comes across as a very traditional conservative dude. That's what it comes across. Which there's nothing wrong with that. He makes a great husband, to be honest with you. Not for me, lady. He's gay, people. Get him. Calm down. No.
Men are not looking.
Man, I didn't know Melissa was a Trump supporter. This is coming after me.
Modern marriage. It's on the decline in the West. Every race.
Okay,
Men
now-
don't want women that move this way. I need you to understand that it doesn't matter what you think. Men don't want women like this.
So are you telling me that every woman who's on here listening right now should not work? Because that's where I'm getting a little confused.
Yeah.
I didn't say every woman on here should not work.
Yeah.
I don't care what you do. You accept the outcomes. If you want to be an individual, you want it to be heard. You wanted your business and your career. That means you were an individual above your marriage.
That means I got into a marriage where I shouldn't have, correct?
Ma'am, it doesn't matter. You have children. And you had a duty. Are you a Christian on top of this?
Correct.
Yes?
Yes, correct.
Okay, well, then where in Christianity were you allowed to leave your husband?
I did not.
Or were you, not leave,
You're
but,
allowed to divorce. You're allowed to separate based off of infidelity, in which
but you did. But also, ma'am, you also know that your husband didn't want you to go out working either.
Nah, but still, it's more about the infidelity, Samuel. That's what caused a divorce.
he did not want me to go. He did not want me to go to school. But
Thank you.
But
And it's kind of like, honestly, I don't agree with that either. See, you could compromise. You could go to school at home. I agree with that. You know, I personally think that a woman should be with her kid in the first 3 or 4 months as much as possible. Don't compromise that at all. That's a life long, like that will affect your kid for his whole life. That is the most influential moment in a baby's life. Outside of that, you can go to school, but it's kind of like it takes two to raise a kid, and it's not fair for the kid that the mom always works and the dad always works. It's just not fair. You're not meant to have a kid if that's how you're gonna do it. You know, this is very conflicting. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what the fuck I got myself into with this one.
there was a point in our relationship where he got hurt and
Okay,
I had to
okay.
hurt.
So this is what I mean. I'm not going to debate back at semantics. Men don't want to do this right here. You're right, man.
Yeah, I like his video, but it's kind of like I'm conflicted. I'm 50-50. I agree with what he says. How he says it is way too cruel. It just feels there's anger behind that, bro. That's just my feeling. Maybe it's his personality, but it's kind of like, dude, like relax, dude. Like the people who are calling you, like, I'm not gonna say they're not that smart, but they made bad decisions. And it's kind of like, you know, when you call out their bad decisions, fine, call it out, but don't be condescending, because then they're gonna be more resistant to you. The way you're saying it is very condescending, and you're right. You're right what you're saying, but the way you're saying it doesn't change people's minds, especially a woman. It doesn't. And if that's your goal, you're not doing it. I agree with you because I'm able to see through it, but some people won't. That's all, man. I mean, it's, by the way, you're very sophisticated, dude. All right, ladies, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, man. This was a long video, but you know, I wanted to see what he had to say. I think I saw one of his videos before. I just don't watch other dating coaches, man. It's like, why? Why do I need to? All right, man. Check it out, and I'll see you guys later. Stay toxic.
All right, so
What the hell's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Okay. People, I don't know what's going on here, but it's almost like There you
nice
go.
girl, if you're tired of being played, if you're tired of people not respecting you, if you resent that people don't take you seriously, if people just see you as a sex object, if you feel like people are always playing you, I would highly recommend you check out this course called Nice Girl. I rarely put out courses, and every one of my courses is a specific purpose. Psychological game of attraction was for single people. Natural chemistry was for women in relationships. This course is for specific nice girls. Now, most of you guys are nice. Most of you guys have great hearts. Unfortunately, men take advantage of you. So I have this limited time course. Specifically, you guys can only buy it and get access to it July and November. Now, if you purchase it in July or November, you could have access to it all year round. But you could only purchase it July and November. So this month only, you guys can purchase this course. It's only for a limited time, right? So in this course, you're pretty much gonna learn about how to set boundaries, how to project a powerful presence, how to create healthy boundaries, how to communicate yourself in an assertive way, how to not let people take advantage of you. like you're gonna learn the art of how to identify those who are trying to take advantage of you, how to assert yourself, signs of weakness, signs of strength, and how to communicate signs of strength, and how to lower the signs of weakness. All of these things, I can promise you, ladies and gentlemen, look, okay? If you just do what this course says, just doing what this course says is gonna improve not only your dating life, but your professional life, your personal life, your social life with your friends and family. Because people will always try to test you. People will always see whether or not they can take advantage of you, even a fucking child. So by purchasing this course, you could create a healthy immune system. There are 3 types of immune system. There is your body's immune system. There is an emotional immune system that you increase through meditation. And then there's a social immune system that is through self-assertion. Okay, so this course will help you build that social immune system to push away certain behaviors from your life and certain people, and by default you attract the right people. So check out that course. One, it's not okay. Look, I'm just gonna be honest with you. It's not gonna fix the problems 100%. I'm not here to lie to you guys. I'm here to give you a realistic expectation. Okay, it's not gonna completely change your life from day to night. But if you do what the videos say. Okay, if you're 20%, if you're at a 20% in terms of assertiveness, by finishing this course, you could go through it 40%. Now you guys might say, where are the evidence for it? In my life only. Okay, and through people's experience through applying these methods and through doing research about what actually helps assertiveness. Okay, so I thoroughly researched this course. I put a lot of thought into it. It's not complete. Next month, I'm going to add another part, which if you buy it now, you're going to have access to it, okay? So I'll see you guys inside that course, and stay toxic, my friends. Purchase it now, or I'm closing the channel, okay? See you guys inside.